Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
You
go.
want?
So, Mauricio,
All
you're up
right, Chris.
next.
You beat me to the thing. Okay.
I'm taking. I'm taking. It's my episode. I'm in charge. So sort
That's true.
yourself
That
out.
is true. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my material. So this is not current affair news, but I think it's still worth it because it happened last year. But Barcelona like close ranks against skaters, and apparently in Barcelona there's a couple of places amazing for skaters. Skaters from other parts of the world come and fucking do skating things. And the Mecca, they call it the Mecca. The Mecca for skaters is the MACBA museum, the outsides of the MACBA museum. So there was a big thing where they fucking it was perfect because they had these ramps and these stairs and these railings, and they loved it. And I fucking hated them, man, because I don't like skaters. To be honest, they are too cool. They get all the girls. They are young. They are talented. And every time I have to walk over there, it was like, go out, do something else. So, keeping that news in mind, I think it was funny. I put a couple of links in there for you guys to see from the skater point of view. So fucking smart and pretentious. And they were like protesting the reshaping of the museum, Basically, they were kicking them out. So having that in mind, I have this skater rant. It's me hating skaters. I've done it before, but I feel like it needs work. So yeah, I don't know if you wanna. Well, I know you've given it a look. Should I read it? Do you wanna talk about it? I'm gonna open. Okay, I'm gonna do the first paragraphs, and then you can tell me what you like, or do you want me to read the whole thing?
I think this is your 15 minutes. I think whatever suits yourself. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Well,
I'm gonna
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
start reading, and then I'm gonna stop, and we can talk it over. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like
Cool.
basically goes like this. I'm not gonna show the screen. Hello, everybody. How are you? My name is Mauricio, and I'm a skater hater. Is anybody here a skateboarder? Anybody here coming a fucking skateboard? If you did, please stand up, and you can die. Please, you're not gonna enjoy the next few minutes. No, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. I don't really hate skateboarders. That would be crazy. This is a comedy show. I don't hate them. I just wish they all have horrible accidents. I mean, where are the drunk drivers when we really need them? Am I right? No? Um, I know. Hate is a horrible, disgusting thing to have on your soul. Hate is horrible. Horrible. But it's not as bad as a skateboarder. Skateboarders will steal your girlfriend, believe me. I don't really hate them. That would be crazy. I'm just saying, if your role models are Tony Hawk, Bart Simpson, or Kurt Cobain, maybe you can put a shotgun in your mouth. Okay. Second paragraph. And even if I did really, really hate them, which I don't, but I do, it's all right because the ladies love them. Oh my God, yes, do your little trick again, you man child. I love you. Oh, they do. They love them. They love them. They are man childs also. How can you consider yourself a grown up if every time you have to leave some place you have to go like this? This is an acting part. I'm leaving now. Goodbye, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna finish with this.
Okay.
Yeah, let's stop there. What do you think about this intro?
I think myself and Chris made the same note because I can see your notes there, Chris. I think we both said the same thing of like because you do this throughout the bit, like so for those watching this goes on for another, like that was the first half of it, but there's almost the same again and a little more, and it was really fun. But I think anytime that you said I hate this but I don't, I hate this but I don't, I would just get rid of the but I don't and just be like I hate this, and I wouldn't walk back the hate.
Okay. I remember once that I did it. There's one part that I like, which is like I don't really, really hate them, but I remember the day I knew that I really, really hated them, and then I said, "This is why I like it," because then I said, "It's not real hate, but it's true hate," and that always gets a laugh. But maybe I'm repeating that too much.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like maybe if you were finding different words to express it, but it's the way it comes across in some places. It is a contradiction. It's not. You're not kind of qualifying it. You're not justifying the contradiction yet.
Okay.
You're just saying I hate it, but I don't hate it. Okay, which I think gets a laugh a couple of times, but afterwards, just the contradiction gets too much.
Yeah.
In a way.
How do you think about this This is the idea of hating a skater. How do we feel about skaters? This is, of course, exaggerated. I'm going to apologize to skaters later, but don't we all hate them, or am I the only one? What do you feel about skaters, guys?
I mean, I don't. I'm fine with them. I got no issues with skaters.
I don't know. Maybe Ireland is got all these like pavement things, it's not good for skaters, but Barcelona is like packed with them, and you're just walking and you're like, well, it's okay, it's okay. I just wanted to know
Yeah, I
where
mean,
we
I
were
didn't know
standing.
that Barcelona was a mecca for. I mean, Barcelona seems to be the world class skaters come here, according to the videos and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
realize it
it
was such a
is.
great place for skaters. If I'd known, I'd have got my skate out earlier. I would have. I
Okay.
The
wouldn't have
thing
waited to start skating.
that's why I'm going there. That's why I moved there. No skating. The IRA or the IRA, the real life true hate and real hate. I actually found that really fun as well. So I can see why that gets a laugh. You could double down into that as in explore that after you say it gets a laugh. You could start like, what is the difference between true hate and real hate?
Real
Now,
hate.
like but like I would have that be the only moment where you kind of give yourself some like, okay, how much do I actually hate them? Because it's just to reinforce what Chris is saying. Every time you contradict yourself, it feels like, okay, so he doesn't care about this. Why is he telling us then? And it's just
Okay.
more fun when you're like, no, I hate them. Um, and yeah, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it when you were telling me why you hated them, and then I didn't like it when you told me like, I don't actually hate them. I'm like, come on, hate them,
Yeah.
please.
You know what I'm realizing now that this happened to me. I get the feeling, at least, when I put these things that I've tried not so many times for these public episodes. Yeah, I think it's gonna work because I know how I want to say them on stage, but then when I read it here, I don't feel it translated, because it's like it's not real hate. It's like it's not. I don't really hate him. This is a comedy show. It will be crazy. It's not real hate, but it is true hate. So there's something with the way you say it, like
Right,
when
right,
it's
right, right.
written down, maybe it doesn't translate. But I have to figure that out. Maybe I have
Yeah,
to.
I mean, but if you could do it a couple of times and find examples that support it from other things. What are things that people really hate but don't really hate? You know.
It's a good point. Or no, just analyze the nature of real versus true. What is
Yeah,
real and
yeah.
what is true.
Because I think there's something fun there as well. Yeah, but what do you hate but don't really hate, and in what sense? I think you do it a couple of times. With I wouldn't kill them, but if a bus came, one or two of those could be fun as well.
Yeah.
I
Or
wouldn't kill a
drunk drivers when you
skateboarder.
need them.
Yeah, so that kind of thing is fun. I wouldn't kill a skateboarder, but I wouldn't shout "look out" if I saw a bus coming towards them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Things
examples of
like
what
that
he
could be
wouldn't
fun.
do. Yeah.
yeah, and
I
that could be the
wouldn't,
difference between true
Wouldn't shout,
hate,
wouldn't
like
shout, look
real
out.
hate, like don't want
The
him to
boss is
die, but
coming, Mauricio just there watching it happen. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
I
masturbating.
don't want him to die, but I'm not gonna,
Masturbating. Yeah. I wouldn't
Well,
shout stop, but I would masturbate. Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't come over the body, I will do it
It's like the
on.
observer. It's
Yeah,
like the observer.
and
You
then
can't. You're just observing. When you watch wildlife, you can't intervene. Well,
yeah,
it's kind of like
it's
that. Kind of like
exactly. Yeah, it's Mother Nature
I'm
what happens,
taking its
happens.
course.
this is Mother Nature. Yeah, this is the
You could argue then is that I wouldn't come over the body. You're like that would be true hate, and or
yeah,
whatever the verb. You know what I mean? So every
exactly.
time
That's a good point.
you
That's
always
a
qualify that you wouldn't do the worst thing. No, that would be real hate. But I only have true hate, or whatever
right.
the version is.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's possibly in there. Then if you do that, there's possibly a few like you say. Well, I wouldn't come over the body. Well
I
okay. Well,
will do it on the
maybe
side.
maybe I would come over the body, but I wouldn't smile. I wouldn't enjoy it. So just
I
kind of
know
like
it.
Yeah. He keeps
I know I
pushing it.
wouldn't. Yeah. But I never smile when I masturbate. It's like yeah.
Yeah.
so
Okay, so
throwing in a
I'm,
few
I'm just
afterthoughts.
I'm
If
just
you
gonna go to
started
my
that, you could just keep pushing that more and more and more.
yeah
Like, no, I wouldn't
go.
grab his hair as I'm doing it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
I
Jesus.
wouldn't send a picture to their parents. Find out where they live,
Yeah.
and
It just gets
listen. This
worse
is
and
what you get
worse
for
and
having a
worse.
skater kid, you piece of shit people. Um,
I
so
I did
yeah,
think as well. This is just one tangent because I'm trying to give you maybe one. There was Do you ever see those Karens who stopped skaters skating?
Oh, that's
You
such a
could
good point.
you could love those people. You could really admire those people, and like, but because everyone hates those people,
Yeah.
so this also now gives you a chance to love those people. And why do you love them? And you're like, you
Yeah,
could even
that's true.
talk, or before you talk about the Karens, you can be like, I try and get in their way, the skateboarders, and then reference the Karens, because I think people all have a big reference point of those videos.
No, 100% because I fucking hate Karens. We all do, but I enjoy it when this with the skaters.
I mean, maybe
Oh,
that's even maybe that's even the in. Maybe that's even the way to get into the whole topic.
Oh man, I've got a part. I'm sorry, Chris. Go
Dennis.
ahead.
Hold on, I have to blow my nose. Excuse me, 1 second.
No, but
Sorry.
a way of
The way for everybody to stop talking and listen to you and saying, "Sorry, I gotta blow my nose."
so then I stopped so he could cut it. So he could cut it if necessary.
Yeah.
You know, we have to have some sort of thing. Okay, we're back in. We're back.
Yeah.
So, I think a way in you could actually start the topic talking about Karens, and then it's kind of like you hate Karens,
But you love.
but me, but
Not
you're in
all
a conflict
Karens.
here.
Some Karens are heroes, and these are the Karens. Yeah.
Could be quite fun because I think another day, one of the other episodes, you've been talking about Karens, no? And
I always talk about Karens. I hate them. I watch
So I
videos
think-
of Karens getting arrested or beaten. It's hilarious. I watch videos of skateboarding breaking their wounds. It's the sound, the crack is amazing.
Oh, the most of all, the rest of us watch that to see, like, can they pull off the trick? Now we all watch it to see if they break their bones. Yeah, but maybe you can make that argument. I think some people watch it to see what the trick is. I watch it to watch them get injured.
Yeah. Having said that, I'm gonna read the last part, which is my favorite part, and then we can still go. But
okay.
the skaters, the Karens, they are heroes. Yeah, I'm just gonna read, which is basically what you're saying. This is my favorite part. I want to read it, and then we can stop this. I don't really hate them, but I remember the day I knew I really hated them. I call it the awakening. I saw one of them doing one of his little tricks. If you do the skateboard away, if you take the skateboard away, they look like chocolate-eyed hunchback trolls. Like the acting thing. He wanted to go down the stairs through the railings because steps are for losers like the rest of us, I guess. And he fucked up and he cracked his head open. And as the blood soaked his flannel shirt, I felt joy, pure joy. A joy I've never felt before. A joy I can only describe as the warm feeling of butterflies singing in my balls, tickling my balls with the colors from their wings. I was 6 years old. And I knew right then and there, this is true hate. Not real hate, of course, but true hate. So yeah, that's the part I enjoy, and this is basically what we were saying. When they hurt themselves.
You could another angle you could take it as well is because you mention at some point throughout the bit kind of skaters of all ages, but I think you could be, or at least if you wanted to start softly and then build up, you could also be like, I think young skaters are acceptable, maybe, but skateboarding after a certain age, I don't know, and then I don't know, maybe there's something in that for you, because for me, I'm like 16. Then as you get older, you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, that's true. I should make a distinction, but yeah. Also,
Maybe if there's fun in it. If there's no fun, maybe you just hate them all equally. But if maybe there is fun that you might accept a little bit when they're younger, maybe. But
also, for those of you who think I'm not a support or an ally, female skaters are okay. You can skate if you're a female. That's good. You look cool, and I love you.
I have
I
no
think that is
value.
going to be the biggest thing to apologise for
I
next
have
time.
no value in the sport, so women can do it.
Yeah, exactly. And in so many other things, you can do a lot of things that have no value.
Yeah, because you've no value in it, you can do it. What else do you have no value in that they can do?
Stay away from our sports. Stay away from our sports. Eh? Don't get involved in football. Don't be doing that. But
the day women start doing podcasts, guys, we're fucked. Or do they already? I don't know.
I was thinking with them doing the Olympics, you could be like, whatever else you hate, you could also be like, what's next in the Olympics is like whatever else is what Mauricio hates.
Yeah, because for those of you listening, guys, I also mentioned that now it's an Olympic sport. Fuck, why? It's like, we should be giving them little injections, and we're giving them medals. You know what's next? Yeah,
Little
uh,
injection.
hip hop.
So I think, I mean, one thing that gets me always is I want to know why. I want to know the backstory. I want to know why you hate them so much.
I think,
And I think it could be fun, but I think it could be fun if the reason is that you used to be a skater and you got rejected or something like that. I think it could be fun if you knew some stuff, if you threw in some technical terms that kind of indicated that you have a skating past and you're just
Timer
bitter.
just went,
I think
so
it'd be
when you
quite fun.
finish this one, we'll have to wrap up. Sorry, just FYI, timer just went. Sorry, back to yourself,
wrap it up.
Chris.
Okay.
Give us
And
any comments as
comment.
well if you have any questions,
Yeah.
queries, or anything we could add on to any of the bits. And leave us know if you want us. Sorry, I'm taking over here. Leave us know if you want us to put up so we put all of our stuff in one document. They think that we're riffing off. Comment if you'd like to see that, because maybe if you'd like to see it, we could put it up for you so that you could also see what it is, like Mauricio's entire bit written out, stuff like that. If you want to see it, let us know.
You can let us know what do you think about skaters. You can let us know what is the most absurd tattoo you've ever seen. So please like and subscribe.
Comment.
Tell
Why
us
is
anything.
Mauricio wearing a Christmas jumper in April? That's going to be
Okay.
another comment you could
We're
make
gonna see
as
that
well.
on the
Okay.
Patreon episode.
And yeah, get over to Patreon. So like and subscribe here on YouTube or wherever you're watching or listening to this, and then get over to Patreon where you can see us tackling our personal stuff. Do go there because we have a lot of fun and we miss you. We want you there. We want to see you there in the Patreon episodes as well.
Okay,
Anyway.
guys.
Bye bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you
We'll
guys.
see
See
you over
you.
the Patreon in
Yeah.
literally 5 minutes. But yeah, so everyone
Yes.
watching, goodbye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye
And
bye.
tell us
Bye
how-
bye.
bye bye bye
Bye-bye.
bye bye bye.